Stream's going. Stream's going.
Neat.
Where's my? There's my.
Woohoo.
So that I can. Ah, Lord. Whoop, whoop. There we are. Hello, everybody.
Hello, chat.
Welcome to a little bit of a unique stream. I'm testing some things out, mostly my fan pad, to see if it can mean I can turn my fan down when playing these games instead of having to put them full on. Hi, Samurai. This is a little different to Digimon, though, for a very, very good reason. I don't usually do this. However, recently, Tatsuo, dear friend of mine, girlfriend of mine, dear friend to all on the thing, usually here, on the Thursday streams, has unfortunately had a car crash recently. She's fine. She is more than fine. But her car isn't. And we're all trying to, at the very least, I wanted to at least dedicate this stream to that. This is a goal that'll probably just be going on for a while, but I wanted to use this one as the sort of kickstart for that. Cause, yeah, no, her car's, total, look, we don't know what her car is yet. But either way, it's gonna be expensive to get a new one. And I wanted to do stuff. So if you see above my head, at the very top right, we have a donation goal. In order to basically do our very best to at least cover some of the damages. There's other ways you can do it. If you go to my Twitch, not Twitch, this is Twitch. If you go to my YouTube, very soon, there will be a link to a Ko-fi page. I was gonna save it for something. Probably when my YouTube became better, but I wanted to use it for this. So if you go onto YouTube, in about, I'd say tomorrow, because I'll do it tonight, there will be a link to my Ko-fi page, of which the current donation goal, all the money from there will go to her and her car. And as a sort of, celebration, not quite, celebration of trying to do a car, as a sort of special 1-2 off thing I wanted to do for this, I decided to do, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Next week, hopefully things will go back to normal. That is the hope, that is the plan. But for this 1 week only, and probably sometime afterwards, we'll be doing Great Ace Attorney. That's all the explanation I could give. But yeah, no, please donate. Please donate. It means a lot to me. It genuinely means a lot to me if you do, even if it's just $1 or just like even 50 cents means a lot in this case. Just we will take anything we can get. I've done a lot of preemptive pandering. Shall we get into game? Shall we get into game?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is this one of the ones with voice acting, or are we up to that challenge again?
Oh, we're up to that challenge again. Even if it had voice acting, I'd turn the voices off.
Fair enough.
I'm one of those people.
Can you do that in games? I don't think you can turn
Yes,
voices
you
off.
can.
You can, yeah, in some games, yeah.
Yeah, in some games, but most voice actor games you can't.
It's not turned.
Is this an anime cutscene?
Yes.
A push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island
Who's
nation.
gonna be narrator?
I mean, I can't turn this off, but
There's a
Revolution washed over the land.
I can't
Yeah,
hear
there's
it.
a
Oh,
voice
right.
actor for it.
I'm not.
And
Never mind.
unsettling.
I
It
forgot.
was a period of
Sorry.
great change,
that's fine.
and some was swept away by the tide.
Oh.
nice looking characters.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Good job, dumbass. You just killed a man.
I love how the games show us who killed them beforehand.
Thanks for the hint, guys, but it's a bit on the nose, you know?
Thanks for showing us who did it, Chad.
22nd of November,
Anyway,
8:43
Guys,
a.m.
I won. It was that guy.
He's
yeah,
not.
Frame, even
It's
if
not who done it. It's how did do it.
How did do it? Good.
I still
good,
can't
good.
believe
even
it.
if
Sorry. I still
even
can't.
if the game didn't have voice acting for the narrator, I feel like it went like too cinematically fast to voice correctly.
That's
Like
fair.
this is more voice acting stuff.
True.
I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be just beyond the doors is a quiet little chamber? Is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate.
My brother has a very special attack.
Who was this random?
What?
Oh, no, nothing.
Save your glass, murderer!
Sorry. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I am a second-year student in
Jesus
the
Christ.
Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. Now here I am, awaiting my trial.
Sounds like somebody you'd find in
Okay,
Naruto.
who wants a fucking anime protagonist?
Yeah, that sounds like somebody you'd find in Naruto. What is that name?
Who's gonna play this person? Who's gonna play the Saul Goodman? Or I mean,
No idea who this person is. So
As I said, anime protagonist energy.
that's enough.
There we go. This fucker.
Oh my god!
Jesus
He's
Christ.
he's not obligated to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? Why do you sound like that? I'm this man's lawyer, and a ninja, and soon to be... I forgot what it's called in Naruto, doesn't matter. I'll be defending him today.
Notice the samurai
I'm
sword
murdered.
as well.
Oh my god!
Wait, why would they let him
It's
bring a
the
fucking
boy.
katana into court?
Lawyer!
Japan.
Yeah, of course. In Japan, all lawyers are dressed like ninjas while wielding samurai swords.
Mhm.
Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Just
For-
technicalities!
so-
Look at you! You haven't even graduated yet! What do you... Okay, you genuinely sound constipated. Are you okay? No!
Probably is.
Yet I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave.
I need to do a little bit of audio adjusting. Hang on. Jesus.
Right. Ryonosuke? Ryonosuke?
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Is there a way to...
I feel like you should turn the voices off, but
Oh,
I might not. I can't turn it off. I can't turn it down.
you can. You can
Right.
turn it off. It
Ryunosuke.
literally said off.
No, I meant like I can turn the voices off, but I think that's for the cutscenes and stuff. It's like all this dialogue is gonna be free anyway. Yes, of course. Sorry.
who the fuck?
Yoshi voicing one of the non-British characters. To be fair, it is the player character.
Yeah. What are you apologizing to me for?
Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault.
Who the fuck? Why are you like this, child?
But really, Kazuma? I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. But wow, apologizing for no
That's
reason. This really is just me.
Is it? Is it a hot take to say I prefer the 2D models over the 3D ones?
Eh, understandable.
Why is it so windy in here? My headband.
That's the anime effect.
Yeah.
That's
Here you
one
go
of the
again.
benefits of 3D. That's actually one of the benefits of 3D is it's this thing
True.
blowing in the wind.
True. It does get more dramatic. There you go again, apologizing. A real man never takes accountability. Just like always.
Ah,
Though I must say, you've been all over the newspaper these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. That was fucked up. But obviously, you didn't actually do it.
Can't believe you did that, Naruto.
We all
That's
hate
crazy,
math, but you
Naruto.
can't
Why
go
would you
around
do that?
killing people for it.
of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do this. I could never murder someone.
Well,
But you
and
did.
now you're sounding like they're my real buddy, a coward, to his last breath. And there's nothing to worry about. String yourself up, hold your head high.
You mean?
I believe you.
Set your heart
I know
ablaze.
you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Or however you pronounce your name.
Kazuma Asogi, my best friend. Also in his second year at Yume University.
Oh,
He's-
I can tell.
But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's an undergraduate student.
Azuma is the fucking guy to stand up in court and suddenly yell, "Set your heart ablaze!"
Feel the power of... Oh, I forgot what it's called. Damn it! I thought a really good bit. Whatever. It's not that impressive. Hold on, I actually gotta look this up.
Give this.
Oh, god damn it. Never mind, that's not gonna be funny in that case. Well, whatever. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old here in Japan. I invented it, in fact. My qualifications
I
don't mean
was the
much
one who
yet.
did it first.
I created lawyers.
You said
I created
exactly
lawyering.
this. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes. That's when all this started.
Oh god, are you having an internal monologue again?
3 days ago, the bite of 87.
Congratulations!
Oh, no!
Jesus, 3 days ago to the bite of 87.
No!
Ah, their
Hey,
date.
kid, get away from that bear!
Their date! Congratulations, Kazuma! Looks like you're gonna get to study abroad at last.
I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. The day I get to work at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court.
Well, you'll be representing Japan as you immense yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you. I'm proud as your boyfriend.
I didn't get the memo for that one, but okay.
There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend.
Boyfriend in 80.
It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple.
Temple?
Aura.
Man, I completely forgot I had a temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own 2 eyes.
Part of the British Empire.
The heart of
William Afton.
the heart of the pizzeria.
No! How dare you think that Afton's British? If anything,
mean-
he's Irish.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. William Afton killed those kids for potatoes.
I wish I could see it too.
It was difficult to push the pieces together.
Exactly.
Pizza.
Good, Edwin. No, maybe we can find Edwin in Britain. Maybe he who was visiting. Then
I
come
don't
with
even
me.
know who Edwin is.
Dude, you gotta learn. Okay, so what you gotta know is, his name is Edwin.
God.
He built the mimic, and it was difficult to put the pieces together. That's the main part.
Jesus
We have a
Christ.
wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together.
If only it were that
It's-
I'm
simple.
visiting wrong and now I'm stuck singing a stupid song.
Exactly.
Here, look
Oh
at the
dear.
time. It's almost time for the bite of 87.
It's almost time for Edwin to put the pieces together. I
Jesus
better be quick.
Christ!
I gotta go meet up with my, I forgot what it's called. Whatever, my client.
Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like
These
this.
are
Hopefully
Western
nobody
meats are
dies.
real like
Crash
this.
tomorrow then. Partner. Oh shit. Huh. Guess they are.
Your friends in 87 is kind of crazy.
It was
dude.
straight
Yeah,
after
I know,
that.
right?
That's when it
In
happened.
Japan too.
You mean it was gay after that?
The bite of 87.
Old
So
man.
good.
Who wants to play the old man?
Oh my god.
Anyone but Frame.
Oh, Sogi, may I have a word?
Perfect.
Oh,
Jesus. Wait, it's that fucking Omni-Man?
Omni-Man? Omni-Man? Why did you
Omni-Man,
do
what are
it?
you doing here?
Omni-Man? I didn't know you were coming.
well, this case of personal significance to me.
Oh, you sound awful.
But never mind that for now, Sogi.
You okay, sir?
Could you call me to the judge's chambers?
To His Excellency's chambers? Why?
I was looking for you before. You were advocating for the defense in this trial with a sudden decision.
The Crimson Citizen is playing Stardew Valley.
Shush.
Oh, good for them.
It seems to be some confusion about procedures to as the results.
I can't hear you, Omni-Man, but I'm sure it's important.
We're
Who is-
going through a wind tunnel,
Who the
Omni-Man.
fuck
Speak
is
up.
this man? Feels as though I've seen him at university before.
I tell you, university.
I see. I'll go at once then.
The
Still
Crimson
playing
Citizen
Stardew
is playing
Valley.
Stardew Valley.
I shall accompany you.
I mean, alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you at the courtroom.
Yes, thanks, Kazuma.
Oh, and they faded into the ether. Oh
I
god.
like how he looked at us after
Yeah.
she said she was accompanying him.
Yeah,
5 nights for people.
This is awkward.
he's just staring at me menacingly.
Yes.
Please.
Sorry.
You must be the assistant. You see,
Oh, it's okay.
Yes. I guess that's right.
My name is Mikitopa. I'm the professor of forensic medicine at my university.
Ah,
Okay.
Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad.
So it's you're here as friends, I understand. It's getting worse.
he's on the curve.
He's gonna die any second.
Yeah,
As
just
such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
I'm gonna die in the next 5
Well-
seconds.
No, but Baron Asogi has been granted permission to go study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, he will die by my hand. I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again.
What?
If that happens, I'm going to burn your face off.
Oh.
Oh, as I suspected, you were unaware of this.
But too bad for you.
I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you.
Jesus.
And tell Tell me what, Omni-Man.
Omni-Man, quick, before you go!
He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he
Before
fails,
you die.
his dreams will be shattered? I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? Why would people be evil?
Are you really asking that?
That's something you have to figure out on your own! And then he bursts into dust.
The administration has to give him a large number of applicants for overseas study. Oh, my papers. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. Oh, my hamburgers!
Oh,
He's even
God.
forgetting his
I
Japanese.
don't believe it.
No, Omni-Man.
He's lost.
But I didn't do it, I swear it. I'm not a murderer.
What's your problem?
Yes,
I'm
you
sure
are.
that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's child. I
Sorry?
think they want you to clear the trail.
What do you mean?
You'll soon understand once the proceedings get underway.
That's ominous.
But then what should I do?
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I'm not going to be just doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right? So?
Do something that leads
So
to a
what?
conviction.
Leave.
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
I do?
You're getting married, boy!
But what will the question be?
You're getting married, young boy.
I mean, we're not even engaged yet.
Huh?
Do you surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not, you dumbass!
If I did.
Are you fucking stupid?
Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom
Oh.
at once. Fuck,
I forgot.
that's fine. You're good.
Oh, it seems our discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Soki must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant,
What was the
the
point of
vengeance is yours.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving! There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway.
Bloody British. That's so.
Is that if this trial goes
Are we
badly?
in Japan? Why is everyone suddenly British now?
Yeah.
I can only do British accents, mate.
Oh, the nice sound bloody Australian for a blast.
Oh, Jesus. Casimir's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder.
Yep.
And so, you have absolutely no idea of what lay ahead. I embarked on that unforgettable trial.
I'm not sure that's proper English.
My one and only
Well.
chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny.
My Destiny 2. The best game ever.
Indeed.
So this is
So
a courtroom.
no.
Bro, look at his
It's
eye.
a box. Fucking idiot.
Where's the judge?
Be here soon. This is Kazuma.
Oh, sorry. The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power.
And how like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there.
Yeah, because they want you dead.
Are you
Powers of-
discriminating?
powers that be have demanded that is to be a secret trial.
Secret trial?
A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
What? But why?
Because they're planning your execution, and they don't want people to know. You've already lost. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
It'll become clear in time. But for now, I'm just gonna look really dramatic. You need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin! Hooah!
What do you want to bet that Omni-Man was like trying to get you killed? Wait, is that?
Whoa, whoa, what?
Is that? Did I just see who I thought I saw?
Real, you want to be the judge?
I know.
Yeah, you wanna be the judge?
I'm not quite about this.
I don't know, man.
I'll take anyone. This...
Well, okay, well...
The
Oh,
alright.
go ahead.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke. I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, can be.
Okay, so is that not Winston?
I think he's his ancestor or something.
Ouchie.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. As is the defense.
F.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my source filmmaker. Hold on. Yeah, alright. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself.
Normal procedures for the defendant's advocacy decide 2 days prior to trial. It's funny, because I know this character is more important than the actual judge in the original game. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial?
This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question that the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I'll marry the judge instead.
Judge, I do.
I need to answer quickly. What should I do?
We should wait and see.
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for its defense. You fucking idiot! I'm sorry, that was...
His eyes.
Are you stupid?
Did you even take law school?
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself.
You'll be... what?
Aaron did not even take law school, I bet.
What in
So-
lowercase?
What are you playing in, Ryunosuke? Are you stupid?
Professor
Imagine
Mikotoba
causing
told me
much-
everything. Just now, before the trial.
He did what?
Said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose.
How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off? Okay, don't say that. Don't.
No, it's...
No, I wanted the screenshot.
I know you can do that for a fact. I just mean. Okay.
It's not that really.
Not important.
It's just that... Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I can bear to be the reason that you...
Shut up.
Yeah, yes. I knew that's how you'd feel. Which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. You fuck. You. Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Like I do. What?
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. For right now, I
Yeah,
dictate
that's literally just
the prosecution should stretch.
Hi, Bowser.
Bros hitting him.
Oh.
Bowser. What? Or
Does anyone want Ouchie or?
Hello. Someone was voicing him before.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure that
well.
was- I think he's dealing with his siblings right now.
Yeah, fair.
Here, I'll do it. Well, does the accused admit defeat already? Pronouncing his own counsel, really.
Dude. Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's so confident he can speak for himself. Oh! That was a raid! That's what it was! Someone wanted me to stretch! Hello! Hello! Thank you
What?
so much for raiding! Oh my god!
Oh, someone raided you?
It was so... Sorry, I've never heard that in so long. I genuinely have never heard that one since I've set it up.
Happy time zone.
That caught me off so much. No,
Yeah.
thank you so much. No, thank you so much. I'm very happy you did. Hi. Ah, no, that's fair. That's fair. More than fair. Yeah, no. Hi, everybody. I do... I do a lot of games. I do a lot of story games, to be fair. So, if you came for good stories like Ace Attorney, Digimon, bit of Paper Mario, a lot of visual novels, you came to the right place. Visual novels and creature collectors, I guess, is my thing. Hi, welcome to the stream, everybody. If you look above me, oh yeah, no, these are my friends. They kind of come in and out during streams. But more importantly,
Hi,
I
I'm
am
here.
almost-
yeah,
I am
no,
almost never here.
yeah, no, thank you so much.
I'm usually mostly here for the most part.
It's good to be here. Very important thing, as you can see above me, Tatsuo is my girlfriend, also appears on these streams here. She, a very dear friend of us. She recently got in a car crash. She's fine, but her car isn't quite as fine. The entire reason that I'm doing the stream, and changing game, is specifically to try and is one because I love this game, but also to basically try some new stuff and hopefully get more people to help me help her, because again, girlfriend, very dear friend of mine. So even if it's just 50 cents, please, every little helps. Other than that, I just hope you enjoy this, because it's us. And also, you know, if you want to follow, by all means. If you want to raid, by all means. I'm just more than happy to have people here. That's all
I'm back, guys. I'm sorry.
Graham, we got raided.
Welcome back.
How could you leave?
I don't.
I-
My dad came home. I heard the race was happening.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. Speaking of, hi Tat. Speaking of the devil, we just got raided because of you.
Hi, Pat. Pat in the chat.
Hey,
So good. Anyway, back to the game before I get distracted.
Graham, if you would.
yes, yeah, you got it. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, I think I
Oh,
clicked this game by mistake. Whoops.
Yeah.
Same. Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all.
Oh,
We can tell, honey.
In fact, my mind's completely blank.
I realize. Oh my god, that pose. I realize you're in charge now.
Why does he still have his
Absolutely
fucking katana?
serving.
He's gotta be ready if he has to cut through the false allegations. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Hold on, I gotta let my cat out now.
Oh my god, Frank. Anyway, yeah, so say hello to Walmart Winston.
Ye old Winston. His name is Ouchie. Ouchie.
Why?
For a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed.
Holy shit.
Debatable.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Couture in Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present.
Why are you looking at us?
Oh, there we go.
Yoshi.
If I make myself clear, defended Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. It's good to be rated. It's good to be rated. Didn't have to rate me. Thank you so much for doing it. Means a lot. I give a bow.
Well?
Oh well.
For that I bow.
It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. I sure hope you won't bullshitting your way through this.
What is? Oh great, my firewall has decided it wants to start acting up now.
Oh, how fun.
Great.
How beautiful. I missed my leg. No.
Oh,
I'm gonna need to go back.
Yoshi, what did you do?
I don't know, my entire laptop glitched. My competence, what does that mean?
You, dumb?
Well, you can't be questioning it more than I am.
So let's start with the very simplest of questions.
Okay, yeah?
Stupid people.
Finally, state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
Me. I'm the victim.
Oh lord, what are you doing? Yeah. But wait.
Yeah, that's acting up. Quite a bit.
He kinda remind me of a certain future lawyer.
Let me double check my. It
Isn't
is
this-
literally my
isn't this
firewall
the
has just
exact
decided to
question?
have a fit. For no
Isn't this
reason.
the exact question they asked Phoenix in the first game?
I
Yes.
think so. I think he's supposed to be Phoenix's ancestor. Because he has the
Yes,
same
I've
he's
said that
playing.
already.
Sorry, I missed that.
Me.
Oh, because of all the children walking in and out of my room.
Also, his name is Naruhodo, and in Japan, Phoenix's last name or like surname is, I think, Naruhodo, because it means who done it, who it done did. I don't remember.
Really?
I don't remember.
Okay.
That's
Yoshi's
the point.
fine.
I've done
Well, we're
everything
working
I
on it.
can to try and fix this. It might still come back
Sweet.
up, but I think I at least stemmed the bleeding. So now I just can't remember that. What was it again?
Ram.
I'm guessing. Yep. Reno
Dang.
Square.
I'm dealing with the children again.
Dealing with children. The classic. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank?
Damn, you really read your boyfriend like a book.
Hey, you know me so well. Oh, it's still going a little weird. Great. Always like all the relevant information for this case. Oh, that's you. That's still you.
All the relevant
You
information.
went to law school, right? You know what a court record is?
But I can't even find that.
Well, then you're cooked. Simple. You can access the court
Why
record.
did they
Press
suddenly
sub-
change to a different fucking font?
Sir, I don't know what an E button is.
Just break the fourth wall and
Press
figure it out,
the
alright?
E button.
What button? What is an E?
Press
We're living in Japan!
of E.
They don't use the Latin alphabet!
Oh
If you
boy.
find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there.
I just have to press E for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. There we go. That was
I find it so funny they gave certain words just a different font entirely. Making it a different color wasn't enough, apparently.
do tutorial. It is
Fascinating.
John H. Wilson.
This will be the most. This will
Wait,
be the
go-
most
go to-
difficult case of your life. The tutorial.
Go to not Winston.
God, no.
That is Winston. That is entirely Winston.
Takasuchi Ouchi.
Eugene.
Eugene Itoba. Or D2.
I love it when my No Network Firewall decides to just start tanking my stream for literally no reason.
He's an
Man,
authority
he's only in his
for
40s?
I mean, how old is Omni-Man?
40. No, well, actually, he's like
Is
a
he?
few hundred. No, he's like a few hundred years old, but he looks to be 40.
Oh, he's 2,000 years old.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So remember, everything can be found in the court record.
Oh,
Like, flame.
yeah.
A flame.
Here.
What's up?
Flame.
Yeah.
No.
go for this.
Woshi.
And then,
Oh,
yeah,
stop.
but we're still in. Go to R. Press R to present. What is the? Kenzie, why do you keep
Press the
talking
R button.
buttons? They are not here.
Press the R button!
Ah!
Oh, press it.
Yes!
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson.
Now it was John B. Wilson, you idiot!
It was John J. Wilson, actually.
You'll never see the light of day again.
J. You mean for James?
James John.
James John.
No one understands. No one understands their inside joke.
Oh, thank God. I think the firewall's gone.
Nice.
I think I can play in peace.
Well, at least you can remember the student member of your own university.
I was at a university?
What's he on about? Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from...
I love how fucking sporadic his eyes are. Like, every shot we see him in, his eyes are just sporadic as hell.
He's horrified.
Absolutely out of his element here.
3 years ago. Like 3 days ago, but 3 years. Much like the bite of 83!
Indeed, which is why this case has such profound
That was not
implications.
3 years ago, that was 4, you
The
fool!
British Empire. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally.
At present.
And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
Pizza will now taste better.
There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
Might need
I
a little
haven't.
tad closer to the mic, but you're doing great.
Oh,
You're just a little
And
quiet.
yet, despite
I'm
And yet,
literally
despite these
inches away from it.
delicate, and yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yumai University, are you not?
No, we aren't.
Hearing a professor from the very institution that provides your institution, have you no honor?
No,
Ah.
we don't.
But I didn't do it.
What I did do? This case is becoming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter.
In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
Well, that's why this
Did you
girl
just
has
call me a
these
scapegoat?
unusual peculiarities, is it?
Yoshi, are
Oh,
you-
so he knows the word peculiarities.
I'm eating a pasty. Give me a break.
Exactly.
What?
Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible.
Hold on, what are you eating?
Ooh. Yeah, was something about pasta, I think? Oh, because the
I'm
big
eating
one-
corn. If you never heard of a Cornish pasty,
Cornish.
No.
What?
I don't know
my-
what that is. I've never heard of that before.
okay, imagine a croissant, but instead of a croissant, it's more like a pie, and you fill it with stuff like cheese and onion.
It's like a pierogi,
Isn't that
but
just-
not.
That is not a pierogi. Pierogies have like meat and cheese and potato in them.
I don't know what a pierogi is.
It's
Pierogies are basically bigger fries.
Anyway,
They're like
What?
they're like the bridge between fries and dumplings.
Did you say fries?
Dr. Wilson was
That's what they are. They're basically the same thing.
I think I'm going insane.
The nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime.
Racism in my eyes are turning more likely than you think.
Black.
Ah, we're back to the date.
We're back.
Oh dear.
The date in
Look at
Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria at
I love
1987.
Freddy Fazbear. My favorite is Bonnie the Bunny. Which one is your favorite?
Yeah,
I also love
I love
Freddy.
the soap where you flashback and it's different every time.
I'm a Chica
It
fan.
always... No,
It's like a minor difference, like a painting in the back changes.
it's never the same. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. I sound very robotic in your flashbacks.
All
Is this
right.
how you remember?
I
Look,
guess.
look how flat he is. He's so picture.
It was never either.
I think I'll
was one
stay
of
and enjoy
William
this
Hefton's
place a
creations.
little longer.
I'm a robot. I'm like Gregory from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
God damn it.
Good eye.
Not the fucking game
Not
series.
every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow. Partner.
I
Partner.
love how they
British-
made it so easy to set up a narrative as fucking Freddy Fazbear's.
The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait,
Wait.
I've
Is
seen
that
that.
William Afton?
I'm sure that man. I've seen them at a university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. He's like Emery.
Oh
Henry
my
Emily.
Yes, I hope he doesn't die.
I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello.
Hello, young man. It is nice to meet you.
So I went over to the professor's
You
table.
want to see my spring lock scars?
Check this shit out. It's gnarly, isn't it?
And introduced myself to Dr. Wilson.
It's
Some people call me Billy.
Now then, let me pose my next
They
question
call
to
you-
you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency.
How did this
Stop.
professor of medicine, Dr.
Basic.
John H. Wilson, lose his life?
You mean Dr. John J.
State
Wilson?
before the court the cause of death.
Cause of death. Well, obviously that was,
Me. I was the cause of death.
Secretly, you held the murder weapon. You shouldn't be struggling this much.
You are the murder weapon.
You you strangled him to death with your bare hands. Except you didn't, because I believe you're innocent, but still. Remember that in court.
I mean, no, he didn't. Shut up,
Right.
Judge.
He is innocent. And remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence.
by evidence? But how?
Does?
Hold on, no, I have a new good idea. Find
Prove
a
it,
piece
no
of,
cap.
find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and say like, present! Do it now.
My university collar pin. That's gotta be the murder weapon, right?
He did not get murdered by a university collar pin!
It
Look for
occurred a
something
little
else.
after 2 p.m. It was caused by lots of blood from a gunshot chest wound.
I've updated the post.
Unfortunately, we've updated the autopsy. Single bullet fire close range. Fatal hemorrhages from fatal ballistic trauma. No exit wound. Bullet did not pass through the body.
Did he eat it? Did he eat the bullet?
Well,
Yes, he did. He ate the bullet.
according to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic
Oh
death
my fucking
due to
God.
gunshot trauma.
That's the post-mortem report I take.
Sorry,
Sorry,
yes.
I took over
What's
this
a
one.
mortal?
That's right, the post-mortem thing.
In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy.
Mortem's the thing used to use internet?
But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws a conclusion in that way.
Oh, I see. So as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later.
But it has a very special attack.
It's so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. It's a self-photographic.
Wait.
This.
You're telling me he didn't even get to finish his steak?
Oh god, a fate worse than death. Wait,
I'm sorry.
actually, according to my FNAF lore, this is not William Afton, because William Afton is definitely a vegetarian. Or something.
Chat, I gotta ask, do you think that's the right fork for steak? He's using the wrong fork.
I mean, I
Is
really
that a steak fork?
steak with a taco shell, so
God.
Steak from
What?
the taco shell. What the fuck is bruv eating?
You're
to the
making
players, just go and search and make some of the ball
making a
just by the
taco with all the-
line. I'm a
You're
cat.
making a taco with all the normal stuff, and then you just stuff a giant ass steak in it.
Bro's got a bloody steak in his bones.
In other words, we should assume the victim was shot at closer range.
Why didn't he just dodge then, Elbozo?
Thank you,
We should have
Counsel. The
done.
court will put this modern scientific evidence into the record. Very modern, very science.
The victim has been slain.
That's
Yes,
photographic.
photos, the best science.
Well, that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before.
Where
Really
do you
superior
live?
to
Never
a
seen a
drawing.
photograph?
Really
Have
superior
you
to a
never seen that
drawing.
photograph?
Detail is incredible.
He's never seen a
Oh,
fucking
oh, oh.
photograph before?
You gotta understand, this is like 1920s, like England.
No, it's 1987. Get it right.
Very well. Very
Are you
well, I'm
saying
satisfied with your
baby?
answers. It's like steampunk. Kind of a bit.
Start the trial.
Let him start the trial.
trial already, goddammit!
I've teamed
I'm
Mr.
going
Certain
basement.
Evidence. Certainly, Your Excellency.
I will now stand.
Why does he look like he was going to the YMCA?
So, without further ado, in order to better appraise the court with the facts of the case, I brought my mixtape to the court. The prosecution has hereby told
To
its
my
first witness.
It'll explain everything.
The prosecution hereby calls its first witness who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
The gun!
This is it then.
Yeah.
Imagine they say
I
they're
think-
calling up their witness and they just lay out a fucking plate of steak.
This is the only witness to the crime. I was sent here by the stake. Yes, it called the cops. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
Now they pull the steak out. It's you watch as the steak slowly hops into a cow, and then the cow takes the stand.
Oh my god, it merged with its core body.
They only took a chunk out of the cow out for the steak.
Professor, you mean Dr. Mikotoba?
Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean.
I mean, I'm the one who took law school, but since you clearly know what you're doing.
Well, I can still act as your assistant!
Ah, of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
That's just semantics, though.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma.
Well, my first piece of advice is, rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweat. Sir.
Or else
A
I'll pull out my
donation
sword
of
and
$10
fight
will
it off.
equal Yoshi getting the maid outfit.
Only if you rein in
Why
that
would
crazy
that-
headband and control the cold stairs first.
What? Seriously, who let him
Holy
fucking...
shit.
It's the
Oh my
guy!
god, it's
Wow.
William Afton.
No, it's Michael.
It is basically Michael
I
Afton.
feel like Michael would be
Wait,
currently
What's your
busy
name
at
and
his
occupation to
job.
the court, please?
Okay, maybe it's not Michael. It's Elizabeth. Don't ask what happened to her.
Oh, Lord. Who would like
the
to
mimic.
take this fucker?
It's the mimic.
Satoru!
It's
Yo,
my name is
Frank,
Edwin.
Satoru Gojo!
Oh my
Oh
god!
man.
Of course, my name is Satoru Gojo. I can't do Satoru Gojo voice. Someone else want to be Gojo?
Satoru
I'm
is
going
like the
insane,
basic
guys.
white boy of
Pip. On the head waiter at a Westminster restaurant called Le Carnival.
Good for you. Oh shit, he's dying.
Hmm.
I'm dying.
Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some,
Blood.
Oh no, this is just cranberry juice. Don't worry about it.
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
Well, it
Did
really,
you get that checked out at like...
really shit.
checked out at like the hospital or
Everyone
something?
knows the capital southeastern corner was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. There's a grim crime recorded in one of the district's so-called restaurants in Ardencio, Italy, 3 days ago. Understood, Hassan Naga-san. You will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident. At once, sir. And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring?
Perspiring indeed. It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have fewer diners at that time of day. Lunch was over, and there was only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in with my memory of it. There was hardly anyone else in the place.
He's dead.
It was when I was in the kitchen putting away crockery and cutlery.
Fuckery and cutlery.
A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. That bitch
No,
is
I
dead.
saw it. The uneaten plate of steak.
I found the victim, an English gentleman slumped in his chair. Standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, with the accused university student.
Hold on, let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up the gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him.
Shut up!
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty injections.
Why do you sound like
Interjections.
How's that
Why do you sound like SpongeBob?
The court wishes to listen to the witness reports of what he saw. You amateur.
But
But
Next time you interrupt at an appropriate time, you will be penalized. Defendant Naruhodo.
Graham,
Wayne.
Yeah, sorry, I get distracted. Don't worry.
Wayne.
Okay. You'll have your chance to fight back. Oh no, I got it. No, I came in a normal voice again. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness.
Must it be quietly?
Not really. Who would have fucking thought?
If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim of the gun is was the same man we see here in court today. Yes, without a question.
But that was a question.
And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim? No. There was no one else around the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
huh? Wait, what did you just say?
No, seriously, what did he just say? I wasn't paying attention.
I need Tibbs to paying attention.
There was no one else around that table.
What's the matter, Ryunosuke? What's the matter, Ryunosuke?
That's just not right.
What?
And I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello. There was a woman
Oh my
sitting
God,
opposite
Clara,
him at his table.
Dear God.
Yeah.
He even has orange hair.
Dear God.
And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I'm worried about interjecting, but still. What should I do?
You should interject.
Yes!
Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Objection!
Dear me, what are we going to do with you? You're blatant disregard of court proceedings, never getting under if you're not a fraud.
But yeah,
Could it
I
be
didn't
that
take
the
law
accused, this Merkun, is not a real lawyer after all?
Well, no, obviously
But-
not.
I'm sure of what I saw.
Perhaps your memory is just hazy.
Hasunoko-san. Oh shit, right. Hasuragi-san. Is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy.
No.
No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone.
I don't believe
It's
it.
not- Stop lying.
I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day.
The fuck do you
Please
mean
have a
rough
look if you'd
plan?
like to.
Explain anything.
No. Let me see. A sketch of the establishment layout drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I can't use the back of my business card. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone.
No, he
Oh,
wasn't.
you're clearly a very conscious waiter.
Well,
That
you're
was
really
not-
conscious
that's not
later.
a punch, but
Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
The court will now take the pen and add it to the court record as evidence.
that's a
Oh,
conceit.
well... Shit. Is there a problem? And the plan to the court, answer it once. Of course. Here you are.
No, my business card.
What was that about?
My
He's going to
business
Oh,
card. It was difficult to put.
Something certainly seems to have
No!
shaken him.
Card.
The waiter's business card has been entered into the court record.
I need my business card back. It's my life support, please.
It's his life essence. It wards
So,
off evil
the
spirits
curtain has
of
now
the
hit
snow.
a person of the case.
Yes. At the moment, that's still not me.
Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant.
Insanity.
The only person in close proximity was the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here.
Pokemon Black and White.
But you can watch on my Twitch, on my
This one didn't
Twitch
know
Plus
at
channel.
all.
Oh my god. Yoshi.
Yes, Your Excellency. Have you two heard of Yoshi Star Hunter Live?
No.
Stop plugging yourself on your own Twitch.
I can't help it.
If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I called this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. I must have warned them that we are determined to persuade matters further in this trial. The prosecution has decisive evidence from a sworn witness who were present at the scene of the crime.
Like the steak that was being eaten by the murdered.
What do you think I should do, Kazuma?
I think you should leave.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't
Shut
it be
the fuck
sense?
Well, did you do it?
Wouldn't it be sense to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence?
Please, those don't exist.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps
It's immediate death sentence.
everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual about these peculiarities. You said it. Professor Mikotoba said it. And so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this.
Start pulling it then, idiot.
As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing
Are you
that,
going to break my trust?
you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face. Is that it?
What?
Oh, it's close enough.
I am the mimic. If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is a duty bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself?
Oh,
that-
you're the lawyer. What do you mean?
The battle? No, Ryunosuke made himself lawyer, and he's just fucking standing around now. The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke.
Incredible.
Oh, Jesus.
The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses! Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is. Can you guys hear when I'm screaming, or
Yeah.
do I cut out?
You can hear it.
Okay, cool.
We can
Yeah,
hear
we,
it.
Mhm. Indeed. Sorry, I'm drinking water.
Good.
Prosecutor
I was about to say,
Kuchi.
You're
Prosecutor
drinking hard.
Ouchie, please continue with proceedings. Yes, well, you were warned the young can be so reckless. You know,
Yes,
many
we know
call me
you're
a saint, but I could be a... I'm sorry. But I can be the devil if you want me to be. In a few...
Jesus Christ.
Dumb fuck young mouth of yours will be silent forever. The prosecution calls its next witness.
Oh boy.
Verbal officer, bring forth the witness at once.
I think you
I like how his
mean
name just
plural.
acts as his own. What? Oh my god! Is that J. Jonah Jameson?
What?
When
Well, can I
kindly
be-
state your name, patience, and it's like,
I was about to say a name that was much worse, but
Oh.
he has the haircut, so
Can I be J. Jonah?
By all means.
yeah.
Yes, sir! The Great Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant, fucking JJJ! Reporting for duty, sir!
No, his name is
I want pictures of Spider-Man!
his Japanese name is Ayesa Nosa.
Ayesanoza! That's
Yep.
me!
Yeah, the pun.
Sorry, I need my heart medication.
yes,
That's-
no, sir.
He's gonna fall
What is
apart.
wrong with his fucking ears?
Myself,
Poor man.
I find employers should provide refined articles of antiquity for the efflorescence of our nation,
I can't even
Nippon.
understand what he's saying.
In my conduct and conduct my trade for Ranuse, a humble premises of the second district, Curio Kurakuta at your service.
Speak up, old man!
And an antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing. Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
Were they?
They must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned.
Myself, I habitually take tea from the most exquisite aroma of the establishment in question, always post-noon,
Of course,
And not
So
in-
this guy is definitely fish.
and not infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curios of which I make my business.
Right.
I can't understand a word that old man is saying.
Exactly.
He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at the La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
What are you buying?
Right.
buying?
I see.
How
Although,
did you do that so well? What?
to be honest,
What are you buying?
That's
What
not-
are you selling?
yeah, that sergeant looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer. Ouchie?
I'm gonna be quiet for a bit.
Okay.
Alright.
Somebody take out sheet.
Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative!
Lame.
The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner and can only be described as an act of war, sir!
It was
And then
not
that
an
bastard-
offense. It was indeed Spider-Man who attacked.
It was a damn wall crawler Spider-Man! It was the black uniform rogue infantryman. What was he called in that
Wait.
one movie? The Night Monkey! Yeah, that's what he was called in No Way Home. Over there, who unloaded his. Oh, never mind, it was that kid. Yeah, it was that kid.
Why wouldn't you just make a reference to symbiote Spider-Man?
This
He
man's
slipped my mind.
this man's as possible to understand as the other.
The fuck is he on about?
But of all of the story, I heard a strange noise during the last thing he
is
said.
Spider-Man.
So this is a decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
Yeah.
If I shot it, where are my
Well,
where are my
you
fingerprints
started
on the
to feel-
bullet?
Are you start the gun?
If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start.
That's because you're a coward.
No, then. The court will hear your full testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment of the incident occurred.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Standing by ready to report, sir.
Unsavory memories of a most archaic afternoon. Word I cannot say.
My accent changed.
I was investigating a regulation beefsteak. I was investigating a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man.
Myself?
You're an old man.
I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio in a military gentleman.
At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Objection?
I was on my hands
Objection, you're a bitch.
as on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio.
Judge, you weren't even there.
Well, so you, Sergeant Noza, actually witnessed the version.
Judge, did you suddenly stuff your face with like 3 loaves of bread? Are you okay?
I'm eating a sandwich.
Well,
A gigantic sandwich.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. That wicked university cadet, sir. The cool and forgivable enemy, sir.
Who gave the old man a knife?
Oh my God.
times we live in.
I'm
Where,
gonna
where
stab a man.
Englishman gets where an English gentleman may be assaulted by the broad of the daylight.
Why do people have weapons in court? What the fuck is happening?
But this is ridiculous. I didn't
mean,
shoot
what-
any-
I remind the
love
court. What?
I love how they're accusing him of shooting someone, but they're willing to let people bring fucking swords and knives into court.
Oh, sorry. Is that really
Exhibit
true?
A.
Yeah, it's all I did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor.
Why did you pick up the gun at all, you fucking idiot?
After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant, when I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair, where the professor was sitting.
How would you know it was English made?
I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down, and just as I was picking it up...
Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. Somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was.
Okay, I
There
wanna
is?
point something out that would probably help the case. They said earlier that the bullet didn't go through his body.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just pull the bullet out and check what type of gun it was?
I mean, fair. Side note, this old man looks like he's becoming a car. Brum, 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 brum.
I can't stalk for a bit because everyone is in my room.
Ah. Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witness.
I have rights?
Exactly. I have rights? Do it now.
As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. And it is time to bring this despicable student to justice. Daddy needs his third swimming pool.
He says despicable color.
Certainly, the testimony of the court has destroyed and eliminates any vestige of doubt. That's hard. My god, they kind of.
Shut the fuck up, Your Honor. You weren't even there.
What is the name of the Emperor Dominator Force?
I am, I mean, the defense demands the right to cross-examination.
You demand, huh?
Can't have food in my mouth with this guy. Deal me, mama, for
Why
the
did you
sea.
suddenly turn French?
That sounded a little French.
Let's make us the Hachimachi headband boy next. Let me guess, the Hachimachi headband boy next to me told me to do it. I'm pathetic.
Huh? How did he know? Requirement.
The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time.
You can't object. It's a literal fucking court rule.
The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection!
It doesn't matter. You have to let them do it anyway.
The defense is asserting its right to cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it, it is irrelevant.
Gulp. Gulp.
Let's try it again.
Cosmos commanding. So dreamy.
He's so dreamy.
We had the same thought.
Why is this like what?
The defense conducted cross-examination of the witness.
I have a question. What setting is this in?
This is like 1928.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
like old-timey Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do with a cross-examination.
You cross-examine, dumbass.
Well, okay, how? You didn't fire a gun, which means what that soldier said has to be a lie. Well, yeah, but
Maybe he just has war PTSD.
just a case of proving it. And the key to doing that is evidence.
Just prove it, bro.
All you need to do
Judge,
is,
just prove it.
all you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying.
What if I don't have evidence?
Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you.
Let's just go.
I'm gonna let them beat me.
Pathetic. Oh,
Alright then.
that's cute.
So or
Oh
nothing.
my gosh. I have to say this. I cannot actually pay attention to the live stream because you guys are speaking and a text comes after you guys has talked. So I
Oh,
can't pay
What
attention
the
to this
witnesses saw.
Well, yeah, on the Twitch stream. At
You've
least
seen this
sure
already.
that happened.
yeah, firearms is charged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. Yeah, we got fired, and from the back, the car. There we are. That's what I needed to.
From the back, you say?
Yes!
Wait, yeah, because it didn't go out the other side.
Exactly.
Watch this be wrong.
What? What are you playing at, cadet? I can't do army.
Oh, he's sweating.
What is
He's
the
sweating.
meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print in my mustache.
Inconsistency, sir. Please, sir. May I point out this inconsistency? I mean, yes, there's a complete inconsistency here.
Tisk, what nonsense! What can this print possibly tell us that we don't already know?
That you're a bitch?
He showed it.
Okay,
The gun wound.
Besides
Gun
the
wound.
fact,
The gun wound. He said it was in the back. The gun wound is at the front.
Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth.
yeah, we've all had that moment.
I think this is proves without any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom. Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh, wait, I stole your line.
This is so frustrating. Oh, Jesus. Oh, please.
Oh, please.
Surely this doesn't require an explanation.
Surely this doesn't require.
You can take him.
Alright. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court.
Azimo,
Oh.
what?
What are you talking about, boy?
It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement.
What?
Sergeant Ayase Nosa. Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my... God damn it,
But
Yoshi.
no! That just can't be!
And why not, cadet?
Because...
Take a close look at the print.
Point at the gun wound.
Victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Ah. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? What is that fucking child?
Why is he having a child on his shoulders?
What the...
He was
What was-
fucking pregnant.
What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again.
Is he carrying a child in like a baby carrier on his back?
I think he was just pregnant. I think that's what all those grunts were.
I think that he's carrying a child in a baby carrier.
Or he was carrying a child in him.
Anyway.
Also, I think Lynn read the lines. We can move
Yeah,
on.
sorry.
We do not agree, Sergeant Nosa.
Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable.
Is that right? No such shit.
Until the moment I
Yeah.
heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were... There is a child on him!
I know.
Firmly
I
fixed
told
on the
ya.
delicious black caramel steak, sir. The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. That this witness, Sergeant Ayase Nosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple.
Prosecution's eating a sandwich.
There is no place for a prosecution eating a sandwich. There's no place for an.
Technically, I wasn't eating it yet. I was just holding meat in my mouth. That set came out wrong.
It's a baby.
Oh no!
Carrier.
I actually found
fine.
it in
Did a
He
complete...
said the thing. He said the thing.
Oh my goodness. There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial. Just on that one discrepancy.
Turnabout?
He said the thing.
Whoa.
So this is what being an ace attorney is all about.
Jesus Christ.
I can't wait to do my
thing.
chronicles.
But I definitely saw him. A university cadet there. He was pointing that firearm directly at the victim's back.
But
Yes,
I
I was.
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor.
Semantics. You old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either.
Myself? I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Doing
You-
what on the floor?
Too busy on the floor. Sorry, what were you doing?
Yeah, what were you doing on the floor?
Hunting for treasure.
Treasure.
Indeed, the Hoye Erikaban, my prized coin. On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it's my habit to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Rasute, in the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you. On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I profiteered a Hoye treasure. I believe that he would purchase such a rare find. I did not, but I was presented with a little
He's
alternative.
talking like Yoda now.
And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished.
Your Honor, can we get someone not insane in the witness stand?
Your Judge, I think this old man is senile.
Hunting around under the table,
He's
I
either
was
senile or psychotic.
in case mayhaps it had fallen there, and then it happened.
Jesus, playing Brawlhalla.
I was playing Brawlhalla, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the prosecution is playing Brawlhalla. You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Yes.
That's the wrong place. Indeed I did. But I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hoye treasure. Nothing could distract me.
Out of interest, did you find the coin?
No,
I see.
that lamentable day. The precious Hoye Kaban was lost to me. I doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize going for himself.
Ah, you don't say. As I am sure everyone present is aware.
As I'm sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution.
We have two voices
The
now.
government has promised to Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Every time a line of mine gets sold, I will spill one other line. Nonetheless, the witness
That's-
testimony the court has just heard was
Lynn.
inconceivable.
No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British, it would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
Da-da-da.
Position, Professor Ouchie. Tis worry not, Your Excellency. I've got my Hatsune Miku tickets for when I win this trial.
What?
The defendant may have led a tiger and fucked.
Oh, sorry.
That's impossible.
The defendant may have led a tiger at the front gate, but he will not find a wolf at the back.
Oh, shoot.
Actually,
But he will
it's
find
when
a-
he wins. Come back.
What?
My witness has further testimony to make. Yeah.
I do?
You need a laugh. You need an evil laugh. You need a fake evil
Isn't that
laugh.
Iris?
Yeah, exactly.
He will explain.
It's perfect.
Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear they are both idiots. But there is only one person who could have possibly committed this despicable crime.
The minions!
Legally despicable defendant by Suki Naruto.
What?
Naruto, the Hokage.
to have a despicable opinion of you. What is with their usage of the word despicable?
Despicable Me.
They really like the movie Despicable Me, apparently.
Apparently
Damn.
so. I mean, he's yellow.
Very well,
and
but
he's wearing
then-
yellow like the minions.
Very well, the current
mean
invites
earlier.
the witness to testify again.
Hey, he was already proven false. What?
You will thoroughly
Get
explain
out
the
of
reasoning behind the prosecution's allegations. Is that clear?
As clear as Kiriko Glass, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir, at once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir.
Baby!
Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think.
Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name Ido.
I don't know, sir.
I don't know, sir. That's a good pun if that's intentional.
It is.
It would seem those straps are a sign of the
Definitely.
sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. Are you accusing me of being poor, boy?
Ido. Teen Shun. To quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy.
Oh. It's not.
The fuck is this game?
Mhm.
Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Yes. Pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in black. That much I myself did see.
But you have no eyes. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, done all by himself.
Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out!
He
There's
did
an
it
ad.
because I said so.
Wait, that's
Oh, add
They
it
are.
on.
Now
Add
shut
it
up.
on.
hang on,
Why-
that's nonsense. Victim, Doctor, Doctor, Doctor.
Don't
The
you-
victim, Dr. Willie.
He
The
wasn't, he wasn't alone. Dr. Willie's Wonderlife was the
Yoshi.
one.
victim,
Wrong.
Dr. William Afton.
Yoshi the log. Yoshi the history.
Oh, sorry.
These testimonies are certainly compelling.
Yes, they are, but they aren't.
They are wrong.
Please, enough of these outbursts already, boy.
But there was a woman. There was a
Well,
young woman
how
at his
they
table.
Hold it.
His daughter, Charlotte. You must have seen her.
God, my
Everyone
mic.
there must have seen her.
If you call yourself a law...
I can't do it.
If you call yourself a lawyer, you must respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly, bitch. You
I'm
filthy
sorry I made him
amateur.
sound like the dumbest motherfucker ever.
We are not here to listen to your fantasies.
Ah,
I think
It is
I think
evidence beyond
Kazuma
all
is-
reasonable doubt that the victim was alone and was alone at the time of the incident.
Vic
The prosecution has photographic
times in a
evidence of
row.
this fact. Is this photographic print of the scene of the crime, counsel?
Someone ate his steak!
Indeed. On the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. Damn, somebody be eating his steak. As you can plainly see, there's only one plate set.
yeah.
Did you say place set?
Plate.
Wait a minute.
Someone ate his steak.
That It's not the same steak. That doesn't look like the same steak.
Someone ate a steak! Someone ate a steak! This is what I'm saying!
Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
This doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't.
He was hallucinating the woman being there.
And obviously you have another evidence that's gonna prove that, oh no, there was another woman there. There was someone there.
It
in
was
the
his
room.
mistress. The court will add this new photographic evidence to the
Akira.
record.
I don't understand. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman.
The waiter before said the same thing. I think you're hallucinating. He maintains that Dr. William came to the restaurant alone as well.
That's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him.
Or did you?
It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. Witness
The
testimonies
witness
we have just heard.
we have just heard. Leave no further room for doubt. These are very sensitive political times we have. No, as we now know, the ink is still fresh on the treaty with Britain. I think that I, Takasuchi Ouchi, have contributed to the enmity between these two great empires' honor. I suffer from my craft.
You do.
I'm dead.
Hi, Fram, I stole your character.
It's fine, I don't care.
How can this be
Finally
happening?
voice acting in one of these streams for once.
About time.
Hey,
Doing a great job.
Yeah.
you're just ready to rule?
It's not over.
I wanna
Central
say this
Union
is-
good.
And
It's not over yet.
okay, it's not over yet.
Everyone, say
Asgore
it's
Dreamer?
too late.
What?
If you say what is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. Now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know, Kazuma.
The defense is
The defense is entitled to cross-examination of the witness, but make it quick, understood. Just worlds can be so unbending at times.
Oh, Jesus.
This case is gonna take another 40 minutes. Frame, do you want to take Jonah back?
Fine.
If he speaks again after this.
Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Yes, but he was kind of fun, man. He was so young. On the back. That much I myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we're the only personnel
Yeah.
present.
There must be something
Yeah,
here.
Frame, he is a child, by the way.
He was a child.
Nice.
Alone. He was the Englishman dining all by himself.
It's my son, the astronaut, from Spider-Man 2. My son, the astronaut.
Shut
Therefore,
Okay, so
no
it
one.
should be. I think the cross-examination would be in the.
What do you think, Ryunosuke?
With
Why
your
is he standing like that?
beautiful puzzle.
What's the matter?
I can't find anything. I can't find a click discrepancy everywhere. I'm done for. I can't win this trial. No. No, no. No.
Listen, the first thing to do is calm down. Can't expect witness statements to be full of holes every time. So just take your time and try to tease more information out of them first.
What?
how I tease you. You can choose to either press or present against each of the witness statements. If a witness is saying something you're suspicious about, press him on it with the Q button.
Oh, here we go with the non-existent buttons.
With a little luck, you may get more details, which could prove to be crucial.
Right.
Remember, press the Q button.
The important point is, there's no sense in holding back.
Yoshi, stop reading my lines.
Sorry, this is the tutorial, that's why I try to skip through it.
Oh, but the game.
Out of everyone in this room, who is most likely to
let's
die?
press
Guys, this is the line. This is the line.
Must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
As you have been at pains to point out time and again, I feel I'm growing a callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have gotten even a glimpse of this woman.
Ah,
They're lying.
then there'd be more people dining there at the time, then someone else would have noticed her.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. Quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant.
I know.
I'm...
Of course the place was almost empty. That's what you'd expect.
Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of time to eat.
I say as I have my lunch at 5 p.m.
I mean, it's literally only 2 p.m. for me, so...
I wonder if there is a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone.
He has no bitches, Your Honor.
What's the reason?
Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason.
Yes, Your Excellency, there is indeed a reason.
There was?
This was found.
This was found in the
victim's-
victim's jacket pocket. What is that, Counsel? What the fuck is it? It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had employment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. Hotel clinic. Yes, there is even appears to be an entrance for the entry for the date.
Can someone tell me what a hot
19th of
clinic
November.
is? No, Your Honor.
19th November, noon to past 1 p.m.
Every day of the incident.
Oh, we got a bot in chat. Say hi to the bot.
Hello, bot.
Hi, bot.
Hi, boss. Hi, boss.
So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple.
The
Prosecution.
prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case.
I wonder, what do you
Wait a
think,
second.
Renoske?
You also.
Well, it's hard to see how it could be related, really.
Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful.
Do it! Do it!
Yes! You want every piece of evidence possible in these games?
I feel like you'd want the most piece of evidence that you can get.
If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency.
On what
what
grounds?
Um,
On what grounds? On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. To mention the victims of Wilbur tied to the arrival at the restaurant.
That is not true at all. That is not true at all. Every movement the victim made during a time of murder is important.
yeah.
Why are you trying to hide it?
No.
Because he's prosecution, he wants to
Exactly.
fucking get the guilty verdict regardless.
I know, I'm just... I'm being
I
sarcastic.
mean, it's...
Yeah, it's the entire thing Miles Edgeworth does in the first game.
Yeah.
He literally bullshits his way into getting his
Yeah,
prosecution.
I know. I just being sarcastic in a way.
I'm sorry, but the medical report card's outdated.
Top stated, Your Honor.
The mention of the victim's favorite president.
Objection!
Oh Jesus.
Whether or not they are concerned is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues. I beg your pardon? You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well. Court will grant the defense's request. Tisk. Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report to the court record.
Okay, it's in the record.
All we need right now is new clues.
Yeah. Okay, and then look at the others. The head waiter's business card, especially the restaurant's layout, is on the back.
Hang on.
What is the orange one? Right.
We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first.
Right, I hear you.
You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you'd like. It's the day after the festival already for you. What? Okay. Or perhaps you'd forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. I'm turning into Papyrus. Feel free to reiterate for the accused, Kurotako-san.
So, like...
Oh, god damn it.
My god. this
Are
guy's
you
annoying.
also confused, Yoshi, or am I just dumb?
No,
What is the orange thing? What is that orange thing? Orange.
Oh,
Orange.
that's the postmortem report.
Oh.
No accident wound, bullet did not pass. So
Okay, so what does the card says? It just says
it says it's a medical. Oh right.
it just says medical. You can't zoom in or say anything. It doesn't say any date. Okay, and
This
if
is
you
the
zoom in
layout
on
of the
medical one-
restaurant.
how they
essentially.
wrote
And no, if you
That's
zoom
what we
in
literally
on the
needed.
medical one, zoom in on the medical one.
I can't.
Med-
It won't let me.
Oh, that's
Yeah, there has to be a button.
I'll press this. So you
Oh, yeah, you
actually,
can just start pressing stuff.
so you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, was dining alone. That I did. Forgive me for the position I place you in.
So the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? And let us not forget the incontestable evidence we have to support their statements as well.
As well.
As
I
can
feel
be
like that's
clearly
what
seen,
stage.
there's
It's
only a
easy to
single
just
beef
remove a
steak on
plate.
the victim's table. A meal for one.
Oh,
The antiques dealer, the sergeant, and the waiter who testified before. It's not impossible that they're all lying.
It's not possible they're all lying.
Why are you both of
If
you
so,
two reading?
then why?
Then why?
Why are you two both
I'm
reading?
If I'm
Perfectly
perfectly
honest,
honest, I
I
have
have
absolutely no idea.
Lynn,
okay. Let's try and.
this is always the annoying part of Ace Attorney games. Is that each case takes about 3 hours.
Yes, the Meritor is holding the gun at the point in time. They're pretty ready. That's only because I picked it up off the floor. Well, obviously, as the culprit, there's only one way you can explain it away.
Alright, fucking.
I'm the asshole.
I just finished drinking my coffee and I was about to leave the.
Can we stop stealing each other's lines,
I
please?
there was a gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. And exactly that moment,
Bang!
gunshot rang in my ears. Full of events beyond our control, life is. Sorry, what do you mean? In your
Are you
case,
speaking like Yoda?
you found the pistol on the floor and picked it up, which preceded this testing predicament. Whereas conversely,
Look at my knife.
I failed to pick up the command from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result.
This is not the same.
Anyway, the fact that remains, myself, I did see you. With a pistol in hand, standing over this foreigner.
Hasn't denied that. He's literally said he did that.
Press this, I guess? Why are you telling the truth?
What did you say, cadet?
I clearly remember. Yeah, the lemon. Perhaps one of you might have not noticed us, but for both of you to fail to see the professor's dining companion, that's not possible.
Yes, we're lying. Unfortunately for you,
Hey,
What?
a waiter whose testimony the court had heard earlier clearly stated the same thing. He also said that the victim was alone.
That's right.
Precisely, in other words, you're the sole proponent of this phantom lady.
Yeah, but I...
You were hallucinating.
If such a woman were indeed present in the scene, the prosecution demands to see proof.
Oh my god.
And if no such proof exists, the prosecution demands that no further mention of this phantom woman be made. You have no bitches! It is a
You
blatant
have
way
no
to the court
bitches.
says.
Neither do you, mister.
Yeah, I can say to that.
No one who
I
laughs
am
like that
running
has
from option.
excellent work, Ryunosuke. We've gleaned some new information now.
Well, yes,
I
but I
don't know why I
don't feel like it
switched
changes
accents.
much. I don't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light.
I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you got before.
Oh, you mean this?
Yes. So perhaps we should examine
Oh,
it in a
now
little
you
more
can
detail.
examine it.
Oh, now we can examine. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on, tutorial time. Yes, I know.
Use the arrow
Quite,
key.
British people.
But use the...
Press the arrow keys,
Use
Ryunosuke.
WASD.
Use a WAS to Ryunosuke.
Please.
Search Ryunosuke.
Move the
Use your
crosshair,
brain,
Ryunosuke.
Kiss me, Ryunosuke.
Oh, okay, sure.
I need to use arrow keys, WASD, and space.
Can't find anything out of place.
Turn it around.
It says Hoda Clinic on this medical report card. I hate clinics, oh, as much as I hate hospitals and surgeries.
Aren't they all the same?
When I was 5, I caught the only cold I ever had in my life. And I remember, even though I felt awful already, I had to have this hideous injection into my right arm. Oh, I'll never forget it. Never in my whole life.
Most people would give their right arm to have only had one cold in their whole life. Anyway, I don't think that this clinic where they treat people for illnesses like that. Let's keep looking for clues, we don't want to miss anything. In other words, shut the fuck up, Ryunosuke.
Hey, you need the present. Oh, that's also a good one.
Open the report. Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. Ah, and there's an entry for the day of the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia.
Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out?
It would
We
seem
could
so.
not eat the
Just before
beef
the
if he had a
incident,
tooth
a bad
taken out.
tooth.
That's why he didn't need a steak.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Is that why he didn't eat a steak?
He could not eat
Perhaps
a
they
steak if
used
he...
laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief. It's not like they have a whole supervillain based around that.
I'll be your dentist. I got a talent for causing things pain. Woo. Yes, I've heard of this
What?
anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain.
There's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for the 3 hours post-procedure until anesthesia effects have passed. That means that steak he was eating wasn't his!
Really?
Sounds like information worth bearing in mind. So the steak was the mistress's then?
Oh yeah.
This new information. The meaning of one particular statement totally changes.
So I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, yeah?
Yep. Just gonna. No.
And now you can point out the woman thing.
That's why the steak changed in between the two pictures, because it was the wife eating it, or
Now you can.
the woman, whatever.
Now you can put out the post. No, the woman. You need to post.
Well, no, hang on. But no one.
I think that's the line.
It might be the one before. I'm gonna. I have a.
No, I think it's...
I didn't mean to go
Yoshi.
for.
Well done, Ryunosuke. We have even more to go
Is
off.
there a
Why
way, is
did
there
you
a way to
click
skip
off the
through this?
fucking- No discrepancies have come to light. Oh, I think the situation has changed a great deal. We've come a long way.
I fucked
Because we
it.
have just what we need. Simply a case of using it to our advantage now.
There is a discrepancy somewhere. Please, I just.
The crucial point is, the victim had been prohibited from consuming anything but water when he was shot. The fact is, you're a bitch and you should stop clicking off stuff.
Right, finger that was just get on with it. I don't need this. I know what I'm doing.
Always keep your eye on the progress of the battle. That's the only sure way to win.
Please.
Anyway,
discretion
yeah, I think
thing.
Stop, please, go hard.
Yep.
Last line.
Divisions are. We were the only personnel present.
No,
You did,
yeah, I feel like you want to press to this one.
Yeah, I feel like this is the one I want to present to.
Yeah. Yeah, present on the thing you
thank
click.
goodness.
Okay, yeah.
The fact he lifts his hand every time. I think, About what are you whispering, lad? Call yourself a lawyer? I wish I could. First and foremost, here, I'm the accused.
Yonosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it. But I'm just better than you.
Oh, thanks, Casimir, you really are.
Oh, please don't. These two are secretly
You can
lovers at
see
the end.
quite clearly in the cross-examination
it.
you just carried out.
It's totally a secret.
You raised your hand straight up like that so purposefully. You knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. So dreamy. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. You're so gay.
Alright. And thanks
Oh,
for the
yeah.
advice.
They're so gay. I hope nothing happens to them.
I hope one
I'm
of them
in
doesn't
love. I'm in
tragically
love with
die
my
before the
prosecutor.
second date.
Shit. Kurakura-san.
Remember
What did you-
when we got prosecutor in the first game and she immediately died?
Kurakura-san.
Or not
This is a
prosecutor,
defense attorney, actually.
Yeah.
This is medical
Yeah.
report card belonging to the victim.
That was still crazy that they killed her off immediately.
And she.
And then she possesses her younger sister's body to teach you.
Yeah. And I don't
They
see.
wouldn't do that again, right?
What of it, boy? Comparing what
I'm
is
saying
written,
this like I haven't seen the entirety of the game once before.
comparing what is written on this
I've never
report card
played
with
it,
your
but you
witness
know.
statement. Something clearly doesn't add up.
I say as I look at my hand,
Dear me, haven't you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt the court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But
Oh no, not that voice. Let's see if I can explain the words to you, and words you might words your words. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whichever man. It's completely irrelevant.
No, it isn't! Stop bullshitting!
that's.
Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point.
Just
The
spit
game's
it
gonna
out.
stumble around anyway.
Oh, I just spit. Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There's surely no need to prolong this trial further. Oh. All witness testimonies of the court have been clear and concise. The medical report has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil who could possibly.
This medical record has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
What? That outburst have petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because Hada Clinic,
Just ask Ryunosuke.
which issued a report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? I thought elves made that up.
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted? Or a tradition now? And furthermore,
I have no
Yoshi's old man voice is great.
if I told you that the result of the
is.
victim has been forbidden from eating. Oh shit.
Just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had orders not to eat, so what?
It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't be.
Kurakuda-san! Watch, boy, watch. As you just heard, when he was killed,
He had a
sometime
tooth removed.
shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No. Additionally,
There's more.
yes, this is a bucket. You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case.
Grr.
Because the victim, as we now know, just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic.
Expertly done, partner.
Aw, he called me partner.
What is this nonsense, you little upstart? These are basic acquisitions. Just look at this photograph of distance.
Put at a state.
You can clearly see the photo at the victim's table.
Use your head. It's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic, you old man?
How dare you?
I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned.
The turns have
Wouldn't you
tabled.
agree, okay?
No.
Yes, most definitely.
So having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who in fact was eating the pictured beef steak?
I don't think anyone would be eating a picture, Your Honor.
The court will hear these. And then this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel?
Council?
No.
Oh, that means me, doesn't it?
Alright, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of your turning this trial around. Almost a turnabout. Show them what you're made of.
Got it. So, person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been me.
And as the
Me, I was there.
we know what the answer is.
Yeah.
It was the mistress.
Obviously, it could only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person.
Is
There-
this one
Yes.
tutorial case gonna take the entire stream?
There was, because I saw her.
Incident occurred.
We
know
might not
that the
even
victim
finish
couldn't
it during this
do anything.
It is.
I mean, I'm sure there's a save feature. We can do this.
We can do
next-
this. We can do this. We.
Yoshi, I read my lines.
Sorry.
Yeah, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. Clear that the witness testimonies are unreliable.
Ah!
Boop, boop.
If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, I'm gonna unsheath my katana. We will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial, relentlessly.
Kazuma.
Yeah, I would say this case is like longer than 3 hours.
It's
Are you insane?
well, either
You
we'll
would
save
take
in the
on
middle
the
of this,
government.
if we can,
You will sit on the government.
or we're gonna end the stream when the trial ends, probably.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Don't worry, Council. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
I have issues with
I
them.
wish it was them.
Stand.
Ah!
What are you talking about?
I'm a baby.
We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, I'll kill you. Obviously, you will be charged with perjury. Perjury. And, since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing.
Complicit in murder? No.
Mumbling, mumbling.
Negative! There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following orders.
That's what? That's what it is. Just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That's what they're, told, Oh.
Oh.
Motherfuckers! What did you just say, Kumakoda-san? Oh,
He's
no.
hiding behind his pottery.
You were just following orders.
Oof.
Now hold on, lad, I was,
Didn't realize it.
Hey, you never saw the gentlewoman? Grr.
I'm a
When you say
baby.
You mean Clara Afton? You saw the victim with a lady from overseas.
what?
What? What is the meaning of this? These witnesses gave false statements. Is this true, you pair? You pair of buffoons? And baby?
Just one simple slip of the tongue.
Order, order. Council, explain what's going on here.
painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of this.
Who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut?
Pop.
Well,
That's classified. So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you?
Conspirator.
You wouldn't. This can't be happening.
Conspirator. I
Oh,
think.
my mustache rivaled Ryunosuke. Judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone considerably influenced. However, I don't believe Aochi had any idea about it.
what are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there's only a handful of possibilities. It could have only been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose.
Well, any ideas about who might be behind this? We can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit.
So we need to name whoever it was that was trying to make the witness keep their mouth shut.
Of course, we'll need evidence before we can make any firm accusations. This will take 3 more hours.
You can finally turn that around, Lol.
Imperial
Oh.
Police Bureau. It was the police.
He's the chief.
It's
He's
the
the
police.
chief inspector.
Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here.
But how? How can you possibly...
Remember how we made progress before?
Before?
By bullshitting our way.
We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? I know you just fiddled around with that one piece of evidence, but I'm gonna ignore that.
Of course. We haven't checked the university color pin yet. Woo!
God, a serial number. This
Oh,
is gonna turn about
oh,
the case in many ways.
Oh, hang on. 106. Oh, that spells Leon.
Oh,
Leon Kennedy, I know that guy. He's from America. Need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed. There's no time to lose.
I want answers. I want answers. The stream doesn't have been manipulated. I assure you, the penalty will be severe. Please, Your Excellency. I do nothing. And just what does the defendants have to say about all this?
Well, Your Excellency. No time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout the first name that comes to my head.
Yeah, Yoshi.
Yeah, just bullshit. It's fine.
That's prosecution. The only person
Bullshit,
with
it's
necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses is...
no.
Okay.
Who's the police officer?
Well,
Where's
surely
my
that
police?
would be Satoru Kusunaga-san.
I wonder his business card was.
Naga-san, the waiter who took the stand.
The waiter who took the stand earlier? A peacock. For what possible reason could the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly that level of influence.
Hey, let's unpack that bullshit because, for one, the reason he'd do it is to save his own skin and the company. For once, I would agree with you.
Dude, he's not a waiter.
That is, the man truly were a waiter.
Oh, what? If he truly was.
Come on, Ryunosuke. Time to hit this court with the truth.
Pulls out a baseball bat called The Truth.
Pulls out the fucking pin and shows the serial number.
gonna
Good.
make sure I don't have to. No, I don't. Cool.
Yes!
I'm not sure what this is supposed to prove, Council. I think, Lena, this is what proves is not the nature of but the true nature of the accused.
Sorry?
god.
A blackguard who would stoop to presenting a relevant evidence to incriminate an innocent man. That is the true nature of this Wookiee. Wookiee. Oof.
Try again. Go over all the evidence we have. There's something in there that proves who this waiter really is, I'm sure. of it.
I'll try. I had it. I thought
Come
I...
on, Ryunosuke, time to hit this court with the truth.
But
I'm confused.
I did it.
Maybe you need to click on the name. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's unexpected.
What is it?
Look, do you see where it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hanazananga.
Well, yeah, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the
If
point.
you don't do it in the correct way,
Not
you
the
are
name
wrong.
that's unexpected. It's his job title.
His job? Oh! Chief Inspector Secure.
Oh,
Primary,
that's why he was so hesitant to hand it over earlier.
Primary Criminal Investigation
Yeah.
Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector? I don't know.
I have no idea. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it somehow here, the waiter's business card information has been updated in the court record.
There we go.
I
Yeah.
love how he just didn't finish his sentence.
Oh.
Yes!
There we are.
The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question. I agree it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything.
Sorry, Your Excellency, that's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest.
I beg your pardon?
Or perhaps I should have said the front.
Which is the front and which is the
Yes,
back?
the front and the back of the card. That's the Jesus.
Jesus Christ, Ryunosuke, calm down.
It's Your Honor, that's where Jesus Christ lives. Have you heard of him?
It's the front of the back of the back of the front, Your Honor.
Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say?
Sanaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. The front of that business card reveals
the main question's perfection.
his
the truth.
true profession. Lynn, I'm going to...
The way is perfection, but that's surely... Good gracious!
That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads Chief Inspector,
Chief
Primary
Inspector,
Criminal
Primary
Investigation.
Criminal Investigation
Pure
Division of
Police
Paris
Bureau.
Police Bureau.
My god, then.
What? The waiter is a police detective? His name is Gumshoe? I haven't heard any mention of this before. I haven't heard any mention of this before. Why does nobody fucking know anything?
His profession is a jujutsu sorcerer? The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power. Absolute power as far as the regular civilians are concerned. So, witnesses there in the stand. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you the orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you'd seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Well...
Hold it.
Who? It's the waiter!
Inspector Hosanaka!
Yes, it's me, I'm back.
I was
I was
worried
worried
something like this may happen.
happen.
Please let me have this guy. I only
Who's
have
voicing
2.
Gojo?
The moment you asked me to
So
submit my
first,
sketch.
you can have the judge.
Oh,
The
but
moment you
okay.
asked me to
Top Judge
submit
voice.
my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility.
Court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. I totally had this voice when I said that.
That was the line I said.
Well,
Is there a problem? Hand the file to the court officer at once.
of course, here you are.
Side note, if we ever get to the main prosecutor of this game at any point, I fucking dibs him like no tomorrow. He's too cool.
Yes.
Oh.
You mean if
I
he's still
agree.
Is he gonna be
around?
the Miles Edgeworth of this game?
Oh, he's better than Miles Edgeworth. I've got gifs of him. Yes, I remember
Oh,
now.
he is?
The like slammy guy.
Yep, allow me to give you a sec.
It's not the Can't be the fucking cyborg guy. Pretty sure that's
The
like
what?
Ace Attorney 2, isn't it?
Oh, this I don't know.
It's
I'm not
it's
that
this
well-versed
fucker.
Attorney, so I don't know who Yoshi's talking about.
That gif. That's him.
Oh, him, the Miles fucking grandpa.
Yep, best boy.
I know he's not related to Miles, but he looks a lot like Edward.
He did act strangely when the judge
Okay.
asked him to hand over his business card. That's the Naga.
Are you struck?
Sorry, I was looking at Leg Slim. I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch.
Distracted how?
It was an unusually careless mistake. So you mean to say you really are a detective?
Well, why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter? Ah, of
I
course,
think
your
it's
salary
Leo
must be
sketch.
terrible.
I was working undercover. You imbecile.
I love how
Undercover.
he'd admit he was undercover before saying he's underpaid.
Yes, there have been a series of incidents in the restaurant recently.
It's totally not the pay gap in my wage.
In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover.
Incidents at the restaurant. What kind of incidents?
That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge.
Actually,
However,
you
I
are,
can
'cause
state-
it's important.
However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide.
Hmm.
How can we take your word on that? You literally lied to us!
Very well then, Inspector Osinaga, but you will elaborate on one point for the court.
Of course, Your Excellency.
We have just heard new information from the 2 witnesses beside you. That at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would also have been aware of this person's presence, having served the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner, therefore I am led to assume that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you required these witnesses to be in agreement. That be correct.
Is he bleeding? Is there like a reason for that?
It just happens. Correct, Your Excellency.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
As I suspect.
Oh, jeez.
Bang!
As soon as I heard the gunshot, I went out to the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, getting hands stood the accused student. So, opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady whom I guessed to be an English woman.
So the truth comes out.
I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau. With them, I received some special orders.
Special orders. You mean to say...
Ryunosuke,
And
don't
the
talk
English
to
woman
me.
from the scene at once.
Did you kill the English woman, Gojo?
It was made clear that the English woman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed.
Wow,
They
subtle.
killed the English woman.
So, who are we getting
Those were my
out
orders.
of here?
But what if the English woman was the killer?
I think it would have been in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea.
Why is that?
The Empire views the friendly terms with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. An Englishwoman has been murdered on her soil. An Englishman has been murdered on her soil. To name an English woman as the primary suspect, well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question.
So that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case.
But it's not right. Where's the justice?
Where's the justice of
Damn.
Apollo?
Where's the apologist?
Where's
Dude,
where's the justice for all?
look at his eyes flickering around.
One possibility does spring to mind.
What do you mean, Kazuma?
Yume University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. I'm fairly certain that one of them, studying in the medical faculty's research laboratory, is a young English woman.
Huh?
Wow,
The music picking up.
you're shrewd, man. I can see why you're the Sheridan candidate for the overseas study tour.
I feel so bad for the fucking soldier.
You mean
He deserves it. We shouldn't allow.
I remember the one from the scene of the crime. I thought it prudent to check her identity first.
then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector?
No.
The English woman sitting at the university professor table was a certain Miss Isabel Brett. She's indeed a foreign student studying in research laboratory of Yume University Medical Facility.
You were like,
I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence as the thing. And ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. Must now be up to your excellency to decide how to deal with the situation.
Please let this be the end of the case.
Very well then, my thoughts on the matter are as follows.
It's not, it's really not.
Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we have now discovered, that this premise is false. It would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
But your excellency! That would mean missing the known deadline.
kind of ruling
Sorry,
and sending
what
it
happened?
to the Telegraph
Great
report.
Britain.
Great Britain.
Jesus
Our own
Christ.
government will surely
Our government will surely
take
be
action.
protections.
Calm yourself,
my God.
Counsel. It sounds like you have a chipmunk next to you.
Stop speaking in two voices.
I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes, sir.
You will locate this Jezeel Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency.
Hey, Brat or Brat?
At your once, Your Excellency.
You be going against the special orders you were given from the police bureau!
As I said before,
I do not care.
the guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly.
So it won't be a problem.
Yes, I feel I'm fucking dying.
This guy is dying.
Nothing will get in life,
blue
hey.
blood when he coughs. He's definitely dying.
I think he actually is dying. I think the Omni-Man dying jokes we made earlier are on
Court
this
will
guy.
adjourn briefly. The prosecution must call the English student Jezeel Brett to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear?
Your Excellency.
Good. Then we have a 30-minute recess before reconvening.
Oh, fucking Christ.
To be continued.
It's a two-parter case.
So this is
This
the
took
tutorial.
us almost all of 3 to get through.
We're not even
And
there.
it's... We're only halfway there, and we're already...
Oh, this is a reveal. I've technically gone through this one before.
Oh, halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't really do this for 20 minutes.
How long have you guys been doing this one? Trial?
Hour 40. Two hour
almost all
40.
of stream. We have 20 minutes left.
Yeah, we have 20 minutes left.
Oh, I will run a little bit late. I was going to watch your stream because I was home
Mhm.
early, but then it was like, oh yeah, have to eat dinner.
Oh, yeah, I can just join the stream.
Yeah, you can just join the stream. I guess. Well, I'll
For
try
the
and
rest
find.
of this stream, we'll be eating
We
bees.
could
I mean, I
check
had
out
to eat
the
dinner with
FNAF
my mom.
thing that
I
Frame
ate
sent.
dinner with my.
We could, but Frame's not here, and I'd feel bad if I did. I do.
But we're ending stream early.
I think I have an answer for this. And the fact that I have a new favorite game I've been playing.
Oh.
Movie night with Yoshi.
Actually, if we're gonna end stream early, I can do that off stream, so I don't have to worry about, copyright.
Copyright.
Yeah,
You know what?
copyright.
Might as well.
I feel like most movies would get you fucking demited by Twitch.
Yeah. So I guess until then, well, I've been your Sharner.
I've been Yoshi Star Hunter.
Y'all have been beautiful.
You all have been beautiful.
And I guess I'll see you tomorrow for.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow for...
I actually don't know.
Imitating us.
Maybe Pokemon. Maybe
Guess we'll see you
this
tomorrow
again.
for.
We'll see. Either way, I'm gonna resume Digimon next week. Honestly, it mostly just depends who can make it next week. Tomorrow, if I'll just do this again, because
I would like to say I probably could next week, but that's a big if.
yeah.
Like,
Or if we want to
if-
completely switch up and you're free at some point, we could do Everything and Nothing, the James Bond sequel.
Oh, is that the one we were talking about, or?
Yeah, that's the one we were gonna do before you. Turns out you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But either way, till then, fucking see y'all next time. Whoop whoop.